Today, when people think of Roberto Clemente, the first thing that comes to mind is December 31st, 1972. Then they think about his amazing 18-year Hall of Fame career, or that he was the 11th player to reach 3,000 hits. That is because when people remember Roberto Clemente, they remember the man, not the baseball player. Roberto Clemente's career will forever be remembered for what he did on the field, and most importantly, how he opened the door for Latino players by standing up for his race, his country, and the people he cared about, even after his death. Clemente was born in 1934 just outside of San Juan, Puerto Rico. Growing up, his family taught him hard work and respect, two qualities that would come to define Clemente throughout his career in adult life. As a child, he would watch the Puerto Rican baseball leagues where players from all races competed together at equal levels. From growing up watching these players work together and equally, he formed his views on race. At age 18, he attended a tryout for the Brooklyn Dodgers. One scout claimed, "He was the best free agent athlete I have ever seen." He had only played one season with the Dodgers minor league team. He was then picked up the Pirates in 1955. For the first few seasons of his career, Clemente was an average player. But in the 1960 season, the Pirates reached the World Series. Clemente and the Pirates won, due in large part to Clemente's bat. After the season, Clemente's teammate was voted the league's most valuable player, even though Clemente's statistics were much better. Clemente, angered, blamed the voting due to the fact that he was a black Latino, fueling the rest of his career in his battle against racial barriers. Clemente's next 13 seasons may have been the best 13 seasons of any player's career. He would become the pride of Puerto Rico. Clemente hit .351 and 23 home runs, winning the National League batting title. And all of his on-the-field accomplishments were only a platform for Clemente to reach his true goals. No matter how hard Clemente played on the Pirates or how much success he earned, he believed that he was taken advantage of because of his race. He often showed his dissatisfaction with the fact that he was never asked to participate in commercial endorsements. Clemente also was upset with the way that people not associated with baseball treated him. Even though Clemente was upset with the way he was constantly treated, his respect for others never diminished. During his life, one of his greatest dreams was to open a developmental youth camp for young Puerto Rican players. The Roberto Clemente Sports City was opened in the late 1980s, and within the next decade, several excellent professional players had graduated from there. In December of 1972, an earthquake terrorized Nicaragua. Clemente continuously sent relief supplies. On December 31st, 1972, Clemente boarded a small plane in San Juan, Puerto Rico, headed to Nicaragua to meet the supply ships to make sure the relief got to the right people. Just after takeoff, the plane crashed in heavy seas only a mile and a half off the runway. There was no sign of survivors. What did the life and career of Roberto Clemente mean? He was outspoken, honest, caring, passionate, and dedicated. After his death, even more has been done to help the cause that Roberto Clemente started. Major League Baseball made an exception, and the Baseball Writers Association voted Clemente into the Hall of Fame just 3 months after his death. He was the first Latino player inducted into the Hall of Fame. Roberto Clemente reached his goal in life. He opened the door for Latino players and destroyed the racial barriers that stood between America and his people. He may have not completed it during his lifetime, but his legacy was able to finish what he could not. The reason Clemente was able to do this was through his dedication to honesty. Quoting Roberto Clemente, "My greatest satisfaction comes from helping to erase the old opinions about Latin America and black ball players."